This just took place yesterday, I believe. The View, 5 hot flashes at a table, called for Tucker Carlson and Tulsi Gabbard to, I don't want to take it out of context.
Circle.
I don't want to take it out of context, but it sounds a lot like they're supporting, and by sounds a lot, I mean they are supporting the arrest and punishment of speech from Tucker Carlson, Tulsi Gabbard, and of course you, if it's something they don't like.
And I think DOJ, in the same way that it is setting up a task force to investigate oligarchs, should look into people who are Russian propagandists and shilling for Putin.
They used to arrest people for doing stuff like this. If they thought you were colluding with a Russian agent, if they thought you were putting out information or taking information and handing over to Russia, they used to actually investigate stuff like this. And I guess now, there seems to be no bars.
No bars. You mean rebar? Like they have to reinforce your bed frame with you? There are no bars. Good to see you're supporting McCarthyism there, Whoopi.
Yeah, that's a question. Are there any bars?
Nope.
They're all in your chest.
Just read the hoodie, child. There are no bars. I don't know why they're not arresting them. How about they arrest you for your wardrobe choice?
Oh, I gotta buy big clothes. It's for a man who's huge.
I get a tarp, and then I put a hoodie on it. This is a poncho, then I put a logo on.
Yeah.
Saves money and time. Well, it's like Steve Jobs with a black turtleneck. Only with me, it's big and fat hoodies, child. Then you have Anna Navarro sitting there. She's just there to give them credit, right? Again, they've never, ever had people like this program on, but Anna Navarro sits there and says, I am a Republican. I used to be Cuban, and I am a Republican, so you can trust what I say. Arrest all the Republicans.
Yeah, it is unreal. My hoodie was supposed to say hope, but then it got all stretched out and ruined by me.
I put my head through a normal shirt. It's like stretching it out with a cantaloupe, child.
Yeah, it's a huge child. I haven't washed my hair in 5 years. That's dandruff, child.
Look at the word that she used, by the way. She said
Cake?
shilling.
I'll have some.
No. Shilling for Putin. Right? Yeah. You're out there shilling for Putin. And we're not talking about this person right now, but we just mentioned him. Donald Trump gave an interview where he was describing that Putin is a very smart, evil person.
He said, don't underestimate him, which is exactly what Sonny Hostin said. So that's a perfect example. You eliminate Donald Trump from the pool, where, again, you can go watch his speech, and you can go watch, I don't remember if it was in an interview and then he reiterated it at CPAC, but he said, he's not stupid. I'm just saying, what I'm saying is he's not stupid. He was saying, don't underestimate him. Then they told you that Donald Trump supported.
Shilling. He was out there shilling.
He was out there shilling.
That's what they said.
That's the new term that they use. You Putin? I guess at this point. But you were calling everybody racist, right? Back then it was just call them racist. We just showed you the emails. Just call them racist. And now today it's just call, if they don't want to go to war, if they don't want to spend, it'll probably rack up to tens of billions of dollars over the long term here with this conflict. If they don't want to spend tens of billions of dollars, just call them Putin apologists. So they eliminate Donald Trump from that pool. They say he apologized. He was a Putin apologist. He was supporting Putin. Then Sonny Hostin says the exact same thing on The View, and no one has a problem with it. Why? Because she has a seat at the table where she can provide the context, which they don't allow to political dissidents. And by the way, they mentioned specifically Tulsi Gabbard and Tucker Carlson. Russian propagandists, if they're Russian plants, as though they're actually working for Russia. Look, they may not follow the exact party line of Whoopi and Republican Navarro, but let me show you where they've clarified their stance on Russia. I don't know if they're huge fans of Putin, but you be the judge.
Here are the undeniable facts. There are 25 to 30 U.S.-funded biolabs in Ukraine. According to the U.S. government, these biolabs are conducting research on dangerous pathogens. Ukraine is in an active war zone with widespread bombing, artillery, and shelling, and these facilities, even in the best of circumstances, could easily be compromised and release these deadly pathogens.
Biden official in charge of Ukraine confirmed
What's
the
the
story.
bad news?
Victoria Nuland, the Undersecretary of State, casually mentioned in a Senate hearing on Tuesday that actually, yes, the Biden administration does fund a series of biolabs in Ukraine, and whatever is in these labs is so dangerous that she is deeply concerned these materials will fall into the hands of the Russian military.
Doesn't seem like they're thrilled about either the biolabs, which of course people would say is a conspiracy, or getting into the hands of the Russian military, which again would imply they're not big fans of the Russian military. You can also find more clips than you can watch in a lifetime of Tucker Carlson saying that he's not a fan of Putin. Just because he doesn't say that everything Putin does is wrong doesn't mean that he's a supporter of him.
Right. Well, and she's like, when you're shelling buildings, biolabs tend to have problems because they tend to get out of biolabs without shelling.
Right.
And also when power goes out,
there's a bat present.
tend to have issues as well.
Yes.
Do we understand how this works?
Well, thank God the nuclear plant being bombed and on fire that the Ukraine released. It turns out that wasn't a thing.
Not a thing. Oh, and I'm just checking my notes here. I just want to say there's not a wet market near any of these Ukrainian biolabs.
No,
so
there are.
We're good, guys. Hey, we get this fine. Everything's fine.
But there is an Aldi's.
Oh no.
Well,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get prices that low?
Well, I don't know. I assume they just get the produce right when it's about to spoil. Their produce doesn't hold up very well. Now, here's the thing. That what they're doing right now, where they're saying you need to arrest, or we used to arrest, that's McCarthyism. And by the way, McCarthy wasn't wrong about everything, but Whoopi and I we wouldn't be able to have a conversation about it. But the point is, she's just blank slate supporting McCarthyism. It's very similar when you look at what the White House is doing. And it's a scaled back version, but certainly of what the members of the Hot Flash 5 want us to do. When you look at Russia, who are arresting protesters for holding blank signs.
Well, that's lazy.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Again, I'm not a fan of the way Russia handles critics or the media. That's the old Russian joke. Right? The problem is so obvious, there's no need to write it down.
I love that. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Like, it's so bad and people know that it is so bad. You hold up a blank sign and just insert here.
It's a mob tactic.
Whatever you want. You know what's going on.
This is blank sign, yes, but we understand with After Effects you could key in something. You could put penis on there with Putin. We can't take chance.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.